if you want to get better at finding more motivated sellers in real estate investing, you have to learn to stop being a motivated buyer, okay? Super important topic. I'm gonna break it down in this video because frankly, it's something that I really used to struggle with, especially when I was first getting started. I'm sure a lot of y'all watching this video can resonate. You know, I needed money now, not 3 months from now, not even 2 months from now, not even a week from now. It's like I needed the check ASAP, right? And the problem was that was keeping me from actually getting deals because sellers can tell the difference between someone that's needy or desperate or has commission breath versus the experienced investor that is detached from the sale, has plenty of houses to buy, has an abundance mindset, and frankly, hopefully has their best interest at heart when they're talking to the seller. So I'm gonna give you 3 tips on how I overcame this and how I trained my team to do the same. First is you need to have an abundance mindset and you need to have a perspective shift before every single call. So you need to have something that you tell yourself. For me, it was like, hey, if this isn't the right person, we can always go buy another house. There's plenty of houses to buy. That was mine. You need to find what works for you, okay? Number 2 is you need to be willing to be curious, to be able to push away, and to be able to ask really tough questions. Don't be scared to ask the hard questions because that's what uncovers their true motivation, right? When you're talking to a seller, you need to ask questions like, well, why don't you just list it with a realtor? You're gonna make more money that way. Or why don't you just rent the property out? Or, hey, I guess just like help me understand the rationale behind maybe wanting to work with an investor. You know, when you know you're probably gonna make less money. Like help me understand that, right? You need to ask these questions because otherwise you don't know why they would even consider working with you. And I can promise you, if you don't know, they definitely don't know, and there's no deal to be had, okay? Third thing, and really this is the most important thing. You have to be willing to walk away because that is almost directly tied to your ability to negotiate, right? If you're not willing to walk away from the deal, then what leverage do you even have as the investor, right? Because at the end of the day, who has the problem? You or the seller? Now, some of y'all might be thinking, well, I have the problem, I have no money, or I need a deal, right? And that's exactly what you come across as. So you need to keep this in mind that if a seller has a true problem, you need to be willing to walk away, okay? And maybe what that looks like is, hey, you know, Mr. Seller, it sounds like you're really wanting closer to retail, and at this price, I would really lose money. So, I mean, I guess with knowing everything that we're gonna do, is that really the least that you would take? Just asking that question, not being scared to ask that, right? And if they say, yeah, that's the least that I would take. Okay, well, like I said, at this price, we would probably lose money, so I think it's just not a good fit for me. You know, would you like for me to connect you with a good realtor? Now, when you ask that question, a lot of times people will be like, well, what price were you thinking? Which means there's some flexibility, right? And so you're already kind of starting that dance, and the reality is you're just helping the seller hopefully achieve what it is they want to achieve anyways by getting the house sold, right? That's their problem. So if you want to learn more about negotiation, creative finance, I run a free group, Creative Finance Mastery. It's a school community where we talk about deals, we talk about script work, negotiations, real deal scenarios, and how to actually structure these creative finance deals. So I'd love for you to join the community. The link's going to be in the description. And if you found this video helpful, please like the video so the algorithm sees it, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you soon.